Oh, Breaker19 is here to gear jamming deer. Whitetail has got your front door. Come on. Oh, it's almost the same time in game as it is in real life right now. That's about to change though, because I need to sleep. There we go. Once again, rough adherence to hours of service. So I need to take a 10-hour break. And we are in Salina. And I guess we're going to Ogden. That's not a horrible load. How heavy is it? How heavy is it? There it is. Oh, it's heavy. Holy shit, it's heavy. Must be like a Turnpike double or something. I mean, I'm going to say a Rocky Mountain double. To be this heavy. I guess it could be a triple, couldn't it? Utah allows triples. Huh? Let's hit it. Still trying to avoid doing the oversized loads after the issue I had in episode 5. So, though I think that might have been due to a mod incompatibility. Um, I think I probably discussed that before as well, so I'm not going to get into it. But either way, let's see, what have I got? Ha ha! Rocky Mountain double. Why does this truck have such a fast turn signal? Oh yeah, this truck probably has a 12 speed, doesn't it? This is not strictly legal. Do not try this at home. I forgot this truck has a blind spot warning. Be nice if that was something you could equip. You know, like it is in real life. So, you know how brain farts are a thing? I just very nearly said, oh shoot, it's raining. I should have taken flash out before it started raining. The only problem with that line of thinking is it isn't raining in real life. To be clear, I am still tired. I'm recording this episode right after the last episode. So, it's like 1 a.m., and based on what my body is used to, I should have been in bed 2 hours ago. Get to stop raining in the game now. Turn the wipers off. I gotta say, this truck is really ugly in this color. Since when does it have a driver's side blind spot warning, too? Should only be for the passenger side. Yeah, that was... Thanks a lot for brake checking me, dumbass. Obviously, I am not removing that fine. I did, in fact, sideswipe a car. I kind of forgot I had 2 trailers. One step forward and 2 steps back, I tell you what. As Max said in the first Cars movie, one should never drive while drowsy. I don't think this truck can do 80. Oh no, it doesn't have to do 80. Oh, but now it's going to. Come on. Come on. Come on! Are you kidding me? It is official, this truck cannot do 80. So, fun fact, the Volvo that I used to drive in real life, at one point, I was looking at, I guess I'd gotten to like a stats screen on that infotainment display down there. And one of the stats that it had was the highest speed it had ever reached. And I'm not sure when it would have reached this speed, or if it was like a bug with on the chip or something. But it said that the top speed the truck had ever reached was like 92. And, you know, considering Swift buys their trucks new, and they limit their trucks to 65, it definitely didn't do that speed as a Swift truck. What I'm wondering is if, when the truck was sent to Swift from the factory, if it hadn't been governed yet, and whoever delivered it to Swift got it up going that fast. Which would also be an interesting note, because it would potentially mean that my truck would have happened to be the truck that was actually being driven when it was transported to Swift. Because I don't imagine that computer would keep track of the wheel speed when the truck was being towed. And, you know, if you don't know how semis are transported to dealers and, you know, customers and stuff like that, typically it's done in a piggyback style. You can have up to 3 trucks, but usually when you have trucks that are, you know, full height, like Swift's trucks are, you would use tow bars instead of hooking them straight to each other. So you'd do 1 being driven and 2 being towed. So, you know, obviously it's not astronomically unlikely to end up driving a truck that had been driven by the dealer. But, you know, it's a 1 in 3, roughly. Huh. This might be the last video that I record for the moment. Not entirely sure yet, but after hitting that car, I'm kind of thinking I should probably stop. Because, I mean, like, I was doing good money-wise, now I'm back down to the same money I had 2 episodes ago. And this is with light traffic. Because one of my traffic mods isn't working, and I need to go and get the update, and I keep forgetting about it. Perfect. I was right in the middle of yawning when the light changed. So, did these 2 trucks just both get off the highway to immediately get on going the other direction? Maybe there was some detour that I didn't know about or something. This is a really tight turn. Nothing that says I can't turn right on red, but I'm not turning right on red in this. Way too tight of a turn. Though at the same time, I'm going to need to use the whole road, and I should maybe turn while there's nobody in the cross-turning lane. There's still nobody in the cross-turning lane. I'm fine. I was worried that with me having to go so far out into the intersection, it was going to find me again, and I really didn't feel like having to go and fix it. Really. This road doesn't have a traffic light. I only need to remember to always double upshift when the truck is starting from first gear. Yay, months. At least I didn't damage the load when I hit that car. And I'm back over 3. Should be at almost 4 grand probably, because it was like $500 ticket, wasn't it? Stupid. Me being stupid, I mean. What city am I in? Was that going to Ogden? Did that go to... I don't remember going through... Was that right? Did we just go to Ogden? Yeah, because we started in Salina and then we went north. That's a long load. And it's not even paying that great. Oh, it's one of the new cargoes, though, so it's kind of worth it. Fine. I guess that means I'm probably going to be doing one more episode because I'm not going to finish this load in this episode. I really don't want to stop. Like, I really don't want to stop my last episode that I'm going to record in a session in the middle of a load, because if the game updates before the next time I play, it'll cancel the load. You know. And this truck is really long, which I didn't think about when I accepted this. Back in the day, it would only cancel your load if the actual map got updated. Now it does it every update, regardless, which is kind of annoying. Driving a truck this big is a serious handicap. Or, I guess I should say, driving with a controller is a serious handicap when you're in a truck this big. That is a nice thing about ETS2 is uh, all the trucks are roughly the same length. And obviously the 4x2s have a longer wheelbase, but they're still, you know, not much longer as far as turning radius is concerned compared to an American day cab. I guess I should show off the fancy JCB loader I'm hauling. So yeah, if you didn't know, there's a JCB cargo pack now. Ugh. This yawning is going to make me have another wreck. Oh, can I just mention, because I don't feel like I really appropriately reacted to it when I hit that car earlier. Um, Depth perception in this game is not as like good as real life, let's so to speak. And especially with the FOV of these mirrors isn't super great. Like I did see that there was a car vaguely behind me. Um, I just completely forgot that I was much longer than I'm used to being. And in real life, I'm confident that I would have been able to glance at the mirror and be reminded, looking at my own trailers, that I had two trailers. But in the game, with the bad depth perception and the bad FOV, it just wasn't super obvious, and especially the way I'm sitting right now, I'm not super close to my screen. So with already having depth perception problems because I'm tired, it was sort of like a perfect storm that led to me just not realizing that I was in no way, shape, or form going to clear that car until after I'd already committed to changing lanes. You know, I hope that you understand that while I am trying to do this realistically, I do not put as much care into my driving in the game as I do in real life, even when I am doing it realistically, and that I don't go around cutting off cars in real life, or indeed pushing them out of their lane. I also wouldn't have made a maneuver like that in real life, but the AI has a bad tendency of brake checking quite badly in construction zones. I didn't actually even mean to cross all three lanes that time. That was a genuine accident. Depth perception, not good. Uh, As an aside, wouldn't it be nice if car wrecks were as easy in real life as they are in this game? You know, like, uh, from the perspective of the car that I hit, like, get sideswiped by a truck and presumably. I'm going to take back what I said about the system being nice, because presumably you'd have some sort of monitoring system installed in every vehicle on the road, right? Where it immediately detects the collision, detects the vehicles that were involved in the collision, knows what position the vehicles were in prior to the collision, and is immediately able to assign fault. And of course, isn't always 100% accurate. Um, and then like insurance presumably immediately just sorts it out. Like that part, it would definitely be nice, as if insurance would ever just immediately sort it out without trying to fight it. Um, but the amount of monitoring that would have to go on to make the system work as smoothly as it does in the game probably would not be super nice. And of course, naturally, I don't even know why I actually brought up insurance, because the only thing you actually get fined for in the game is the ticket involved with hitting another vehicle. So clearly, I'm just thinking too far into this. I'm going into a sleep deprivation induced rabbit hole, or something like that. Whoops. Shit. There we go. Sorry, I continuously forget to set a timer on my phone to know how long the video has been going for, so I've got to check the recording software so I know how long it's been going for. And naturally, now when I'd like to be stopping to end the video, there is not anywhere to park. Actually, that seems like a good enough place to park. Ignoring the fact that I'm on the wrong side of the road, but, you know, who really cares about that? I mean, let's be real here. Alright, so I am going to end this episode here. Obviously, I will be picking up in the next one right in the same spot. Because that's what we do here. But until that point, thank you very so much. Thank you ever so much for watching, and keep that hammer down, drivers.